I want to tell you a story about when I first started in this business, many years ago. I had this client that I'd worked for and had done many jobs over the years for. This woman wanted me to come by and look at the exterior of her house. She wanted to do an exterior renovation. She had a lot of rot repair. This is a huge house, 5,000 or 6,000 square feet. Rot repair, change out the gutters, fix the windows, put all new screens in, repaint, generally fix up the house. Well, I did what I usually do. I drove nails all day long. I worked 7 days a week, it seemed, and I would come home and I'd do estimates in the evening. This one evening I came home and I had to rush through to finish this estimate because I had to present it to them the next morning, this lady. I went over there and I presented to her the next day and I sat down, went over the whole thing in detail, and she was very upset with the price. We started talking about it. She says, "Jack, I've known you all this time. You've done all this work for me. This price is just awfully high. Can you do anything about it? What can you do?" Well, to make a long story short, I wound up leaving. I got the job, but I felt like I'd overcharged her. That's what she made me feel like. So I proceeded to do the job, and while I'm doing the job, I'm realizing, well, wait a minute here now. I'm not making any money. This thing is costing me more than I thought. So as I continue to do the work, I'm losing money. So at the end of the job, I tallied up all the cost of materials and how much time I spent, and I realized that when I did that estimate late at night, I forgot to add the labor in. What I did back in those days is I had one sheet for my materials, one sheet for my labor, and I had the two together, and that's what I came up with the job. So the point here is, and what I'm trying to tell you that I'm learned here and what I can help share you and save you time is, when I learned a very valuable lesson from that job, no matter what price you tell your clients, it's always going to be too high. Remember, I quoted this lady a price for materials only, and she made me feel like I was overcharging her. So keep that in mind when you're going ahead and doing that. The other thing you've learned is do not do your estimates when you're tired. When you're tired, you are going to forget details. You will lose money.